Okay, so I'm going to talk about intolerance towards gays. I'm not talking about disagreeing with them and, treating them as being not good or whatnot. I'm just talking about the general treatment of us gays. I'm talking about how anytime bills or stuff go up to try to treat us as human beings, they get opposed. Like Boy Scouts. You don't have to agree with them being gay. But what exactly does them being gay have anything to do with whether or not they can be scouts or good people otherwise? You don't have to agree with them, but what's with this hatred? You see the Boy Scouts completely being abandoned by the heavily fundamentalist bigots. You see whenever there's a bill that says gays have to be treated the same and they can't be fired or discriminated against like you would any other group, suddenly it's all the gay agenda, you're not allowed to do it. You have bakers defying laws rather than to bake a cake for a gay couple. You have all sorts of just intolerance and hatred towards gays that you wouldn't be acceptable in any other circumstance. Of course, Christians are going to say, well, you're intolerant of our beliefs. Your beliefs are harmful. We're trying to protect rights. You're trying to take away rights. We don't allow you to discriminate against blacks or Jews or women. So why should we allow you to discriminate against gays? Are we taking, the KKK's rights when we say they can't discriminate? Yes. But which is better? A society that allows everyone to discriminate against blacks if they all hate blacks? Or a society that doesn't allow it, that says we have to treat everybody equally. You don't have to agree with what somebody is, but you have to treat them as a human being. And you don't get to say your rights supersede theirs and you're going to just prevent them from doing whatever. It's just not right. And it shows your true colors. It shows when you got riots in France over gay marriage. You've got people talking about armed revolts if gay marriage is made in the United States. All this bullshit, hatred, bigotry, and intolerance. I fear for what the Christians will do. I think the Christians in the United States are probably going to get pretty violent. Not all of them, but the more fundamentalists. Because of the way they are riled up. Look at the Fox News. Look at the Brian Fishers. They talk about how you're going to have to revolt or civil disobedience against the government. What are they talking about? You got Tea Party guys talking about time to go have an armed revolt against Congress and marching on Congress over other stuff, but it's just these people, if they can't force everybody to hate gays like they want, they're gonna get violent, and it scares me. And I'm thankful for my Christian subscribers that don't subscribe to this kind of thing and that accept gays, accept gay marriage. Because it's you don't see what it's like to be gay right now. It's see all the hatred by a large part of the U.S. population in the world. You see, we're a day of celebration for rights because a day of violence, because the religious are pissed off. You see, when gays get rights, Christian groups pull up and take, the old saying goes, take their ball and go home. See, the Boy Scouts, the Exodus. You see, with gay adoption, suddenly Catholics want nothing to do with adoption. Because suddenly you have to actually treat people with respect. It's bullshit and it's dangerous. Society changes, and I'm glad that it changes. I'm glad that things get better. You have a right to be intolerant, hateful, bigot, and I have a right to call you it as much as I want. But you still have to obey laws, because laws are there to protect people. If we didn't protect people against religious intolerance, then who would allow blacks to eat? If we didn't have anti-discrimination laws, then there would be nothing to allow people to have any kind of chance, employment opportunities and whatnot. It's wrong. So rate, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts. I want to hear what you think of this.